say for himself.
Well,
which is probably a good thing.
Well, no, I clearly don't think I can fix this car today. What happened was, I've come along and said, oh, shall I try and mend my car? Or I will mend my car or something. Really meaning, I'm going to guilt trip you into mending this car for me. And you have said that you're not going to do it. So now I'm kind of hoisted with my own petard. I'm painted into a corner. I'm effectively elasticated by my own underwear, and I'm going to have to actually try and fix the fucking thing. And let's face it, there's more chance of me flying the moon backwards whilst mounting the Pope. I like to move it. I like to move it.
And that's exactly
I like to
why
move it. And then I like to put it neatly back where it came from.
And that's exactly why I'm not going to help him at all. I'm just going to observe.
Take the piss, you mean?
Oh, hang on. Are you filming this shit now?
Yeah.
You are, aren't you?
Of course.
You just set your camera up and just film anything that's going on.
Yes.
And expect everybody to watch it.
Well, you know, expectation is a tree which bears the fruit of disappointment.
Well, this one will.
There might be a nugget coming along, you never know.
What, you mean like one of those little plops that fall out of your pants when you fart?
Yeah. You might admit to having had a torrid affair with Hubnut.
Gosh.
Oh, no. There's a thought.
Somebody has.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
I didn't mean it. Channel's not any good, but he's a nice guy. Sorry, Mr. Boaty.
To make YouTube videos with...
Oh. You had me at YouTube videos. Let's go, Boaty.
Here's a question for you.
Okay, do I have to answer it?
How long a prison sentence would you have to have before you thought, well, yeah, I'll give it a go?
What? Give what a go? What, prison?
No! Inter-male same doings.
Why would you need a prison sentence
Buggery.
to make it more appealing?
Well, you wouldn't if you were that way
Oh,
inclined.
right, hang on. I mean, how long would I have to be?
I'm presuming that you are a straight man.
Yeah,
and have always been a straight man.
Yeah. How long would I have to be incarcerated
In
with
order
just
to...
big bald-headed men that tell you to pick the soap up in front of them?
Yeah.
Before I think, yeah, go on then, I'm ready for you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know, do I? I don't know how desperate I would become.
But you have just put your hand on your hip in a very camp manner, suggesting that perhaps the idea isn't as abhorrent as you may have initially indicated. There is a can of stewed steak on the floor here.
Yeah.
I don't know what part that plays in the overall scheme of PNHQ, but I'm pretty damn sure that if you haven't already made a video on it, there'll be one coming soon.
Yeah, well there is. I have got a little experiment idea with this actually.
I'm sure I've seen that on a video.
Yeah, you have.
You see, I try and make a joke that's too outlandish to be true about you making a video about a can of stewed steak, but you've actually already done it.
Yeah, but because you remember the video, that's why. Because mine are memorable. Now, let's see if we...
Right. Smoke is done. Oh. Oh, I see who it is now. Last night or the night before, I can't remember which, Captain Mustard, who is my social media friend, put a post on social media, and I was inclined to add a comment to this post. And I went to the comments, poised, my lovelies, poised to leave a comment of my own. But upon reading the comments, I realised that I wasn't famous enough to leave a comment on Mustard's post, because all the people who'd commented were famous, successful, wealthy people, and I am none of those things. And I thought, I know my place, and I scuttled off to the lavatory.
No, not for that, surely.
I didn't comment, did I? I thought, no,
Did it do that much for you?
I'm clearly not in a place where I'm worthy of adding a comment amongst such luminaries.
Now, if Boaty and I were to get married, you can tell who'd be the woman.
Can you?
Yeah.
I'm bigger than you.
You're barely bigger than me, yeah. But you're also a lot more passive-aggressive. You've become that way.
You were the one talking about picking the soap up with your hand resting camply on your hip.
Yeah, well, that's the kind of man you go for, isn't it?
No! If I was a woman, I'd go for a big butch macho. Would I? Yeah, I think I would.
Would you?
Yeah, I think so.
But you know what your taste in men is as a woman.
Well, I'm thinking about it now, yeah. Which is
Do you think all
quite
men do that?
disturbing.
They actually
No!
they look around. And go, oh, if only I was a woman, I'd be straight on him.
Imagine being a woman though. Imagine that power of knowing that you could go out any night of the week
And get something
and
you
get
don't want.
humped.
Unless you're a man that likes men. It's very difficult to think of it seriously that way.
Sex is more available to gay men, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh god, yeah, they only have to rock up to a public bog. I've been to I've been to public lavatories, my lovely, and at no time did a woman offer any form of pottering experience therein. Even the bogs in New Street Station, Birmingham, that I paid 20p for. Isn't that interesting?
I've got a story to tell you actually. I told someone the other day about that I think is very, very amusing. I'm not sure whether to put it on your video or not.
In case it's too good.
Well,
I might get double figures in views.
No, they won't really have that effect. Not unless you really, really laboured the point. Anyway, are you doing some work or not?
Yes.
Right. That's
Are
good
you
then.
not telling the story then?
No.
Right.
I'll tell you later. You can relay it.
Right. Well, let's turn this into one of Boaty's how-tos, because I haven't done one of those for a while. So this is how to sort out a fucked up tailgate release issue thingy in a Rover 25. Job number one, and this is for safety, remove the picnic hamper.
Right, so for my purposes, I'm going to just tell you what's going on. You can see I've got a brand new case here.
So that's the picnic hamper safely removed, my loves. So that's the picnic hamper safely removed, my loves.
Well, I just put it in there in the first place. It's been here for the past couple of months.
Well, because I'm going to take it home.
Right, okay.
Right.
In your boot. So, right, first...
Well, not in my boot, because I can't access my boot.
You can access your boot. So, if you're going to fix this boot so you can now open it on the fob, you need to know how to be able to get that boot open to start.
Correct.
So, off you go.
Watch and learn.
I told him how to do this, so he should be able to just...
No, you didn't.
I did. I showed you how to do it. That means that you should be able to just do it. And I suspect that even on this early stage of this repair that he's taking on, I'm going to have to do the very easy part. Meaning that he doesn't even fix it himself.
Well, this is clearly broken.
It's not.
It is.
If I can get that open, is it broken?
Am I doing something stupid?
Obviously.
It's broken.
What did I say? Oh God, I tripped over my chair.
I've got cramp in my foot. Aha! See? Oh, you're doing something different. Well, kind of. I couldn't put the screws back in because you didn't leave them there. See, I was trying to put the seat there.
Time for you to take over. If this wasn't my video, it would work out very long. Right, so the very first part of this task is removing the parcel shelf, which of course I had to do. So, is he going to manage the next bit? Can you do it? You up? I may as well answer some messages. I take it you didn't actually get to the switch then?
Not entirely, no.
Right.
You've done this before then?
Yeah. And there was a point where I'd never done it before.
Yeah.
Yeah. dear, I've done all the work for you.
You have to pay for that.
Yeah. You didn't think you had to take it off? No, I just asked you, did you? You said I didn't put the screws back in. I didn't put the screws back in because you'd have to take it back off again if you wanted to use it.
So,
That's the easy bit, mate.
okay, so basically, that's the release there.
Yeah.
So all we need to do is tie a piece of string or something to that.
Is that how you plan on fixing it?
Yeah.
That's not a fix. And besides that, what you need is hello. It's not just tying a piece of string to it. It's having something to pull it that way, like that. So you're going to have the string through there, and then eventually it's going to wear and cut off. You want to put a piece of string through there and have it dangling all the way through the car. When you may as well just leave that off and just do that.
Yeah, but then every time I lock it, the horn goes off. That's the annoying bit.
Why?
Well, because people look at you as if there's something wrong with you. Now I'm going to fix the wiring. It can't be that difficult.
It's that.
It's
It's this here. That's the thing. That needs to be pulled out, and the correct bits of there, which are broken, that's an exceedingly common problem, then resoldered.
or just taped together.
Taped together won't last long.
Well, let's see if we can see what the actual problem is. The problem that we've got here is that it's all hooking inside there.
Well, yeah.
And it
So,
can't. And
except that the bit that you can see is probably there. You see, it's had a couple of repairs on it in the past, and it's getting a bit too dark really to even attempt it, to be honest.
you reckon that's where the problem is?
I know that's where the problem is, because that's the symptom. If it's shorting out, not making a connection, then it's not going to operate when you're asking it to. Are you keeping a check on your oil, by the way? Does it burn a bit? No. Should I just have a check for you now? I bet you've been using it every day, haven't you?
Not every day now.
I'll have a little check. Although it did sound quite smooth when you pulled it before.
It's a beautiful engine.
There we go, on to the second roll of elephant toilet roll. Here we come.
There's got to be an easy fix for that.
That is the easy fix. You might not think it's easy, but it is.
How do you know that that's where the issue is?
Where else would it be?
Well, it could be anywhere between there and there.
No, it's not. It will be. It will be that. But where it's chafed after the years of being lifted up and down, the wires bend and twist and stuff. All hatchbacks have this kind of problem.
So it must be, logically, the issue has got to be a wire that's split. Because they're all coated, so it can't be a wire shorting out against another wire.
Well, it can be. Oh, no, we're all right there.
There you fix it. I assume it would be, that's why I didn't have it. Okay, can we work out which wire is going to be the problem so we can at least narrow that down?
Well, possibly, actually. But the trouble is, again, it's just getting a bit dark to see what we're doing, isn't it? It's that's the one. There, I need to see.
I know when Craig thought he was trying to be clever, he pulled the wrong wire out and had a hell of a job putting it back in.
Oh, has he had a look at this then?
Only when you were here when I picked it up,
Right.
and he pulled the wire out and he said that'll take the warning light out on the dash.
Ah, right, I
And
see.
it totally didn't. He pulled the wrong wire.
Black and purple. A purple one and a black one. So that's a black one. So it probably is that. And then there's a purple one. And is it the only black one? Ah, there's the purple one there. So there's a purple one, got the snag on it. No, you don't know that because just because that one's just got tape on it. The trouble with it is it's just a bit because there's not a great deal of spare loom there, is there? I reckon what you should have done, you should have mentioned this when you first come up, and you could have fixed it then. Imagine you doing an actual fix. You're doing well tripped with yourself. That's probably all it's going to be though, is that that's just cutting tape, isn't it? Quite well taped up though. That black one, yeah, that's got the old shrink thing. So they're definitely the ones.
They look in perfect condition to me, so I think the problem must be elsewhere.
I very, very much doubt it.
As Sherlock Holmes said, once you have eliminated the impossible, then the unlikely, no matter how unlikely, must be the truth.
Well, do you know what? The way you're thinking there, you'd make a really good master mechanic. Maybe your calling is actually fixing things.
I used to be a stunningly good mechanic.
Did you?
On bikes, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Frame builder, wheel builder. I guess if something's... I mean, it's not as complicated as a car, obviously not by a million miles. Wheel building is quite difficult. I guess if it means enough to you, you learn how to do it.
That can help.
Is there any way of manipulating these wires and finding out where the problem is by pressing something? There isn't, is there? No, but then the remote is knackered as well, so...
Needs back.
No, the button is knackered.
Oh right. We'll be depressing with your fingernail. All the fun seems to be going now because he's starting to take this quite seriously. Let's see. What? He's starting his car to try and unlock his boot. That doesn't actually make any sense.
Well, that hasn't fixed it, so I'm confident the problem lies elsewhere.
It really is.
Those wires are okay though,
They look okay, yeah. Alright.
I did that.
Otherwise, this bit, you could actually anything with it.
Oh. How am I going to do this? Right, there's got to be a way. Okay, well if you can't fix it that way, then the next best solution is the piece of string and disconnect one of the wires so that the dash light doesn't go on and the horn doesn't sound when you lock it. That must be doable.
Switch it off. It does bumping smoke in the lock there. Hold that now, will you? With your finger, that's it. Right. No, it's probably the other one actually.
It's the one that isn't the one that Craig did.
Which one's that?
The other one.
See, I think it's the purple one. You can't really tell, can you? Do you know which one you took out?
No.
Right, I'll try that one.
Oh. That should be it. The horn didn't go off.
Well, that's your boot thing then.
So that's that sorted. So now all we need is a piece of string. And it needs to be thin string so that we can put
I haven't got any thin string.
so that we can put the surround back on. So it looks all neat and tidy. Or a piece of green garden wire.
Yeah.
That might be more durable.
I think this is your kind of expertise all over actually.
Or a piece of flexi cable. Something of that nature. Come on, we're so close to nailing this.
We're not so close to nailing it by pulling it with a piece of string.
Would that open the boot?
Well, yeah, it would do.
There you go! That's a fix!
It's not a fix.
It is!
It's a bodge.
It's better than it is now.
It's not.
Well, at the moment I can't open the boot at all.
Lock it.
Hey?
Lock it now. You can open the boot. Lock it and now try the key fob on the boot. Oh, I've got my torch on. Come on, get your password right.
Okay, it's locked.
Right, try and unlock the boot without... Come on, you knobhead.
No.
Right, so what we're doing now for definite then is... Which one was it that was done? The other one is definitely what is wrong.
Is it?
Yeah. Honestly.
So is that the one we tied the string to?
Tie the string to what? The cable.
You must have some string in here.
Oh, unlock it.
God, it is trying to do a bit.
That's really bad, that.
We're nearly there. I can taste victory.
Right, what colour was that? Torch one. You do yours then. You do yours then.
That was a really good Jamaican accent.
Right, so the purple one is the one that operates the lock. And the purple one is that one. And I will say that it's probably more likely to be double than the other one. But it could be, in fact, double further up or further down.
Which is what I said earlier and you said no.
No, it'll still be that one. It'll be a case of there's a break in the wire.
Yeah, well that's all very well, but that's not getting a piece of string tied up, is it?
So you want to have a piece of string?
No, I want to have a fully working boot, but I can't have that, can I?
Yeah, you can. We do that.
But we can't do that.
I reckon that's where the problem is. And
Can I plug my light back in now? It won't come on anyway, will it?
right, I see. Yeah, you'll be fine.
It'll be fine, it just won't work.
That will. Right, I see. Yeah. Why do I put it in?
Well, it's supposed to be plugged in. Neatness, isn't it? But yeah, there's no point, is there? Because it hasn't got a manual on or off.
No.
Oh, that's purple too. What coincidence. That wire is purple.
Yeah. Oh.
So why do you think it's the purple one that's gone?
Oh.
Because if it was the purple one that was gone, the light... Are you saying it's the purple one that operates the lock?
Yeah.
But it's the purple one going to the light.
Yeah, but that is.
So is the light triggered by the lock opening?
It probably could be actually.
So, right. So we can,
Well, I don't know. I mean.
we can use this as a diagnostic tool. So if we put this in, like.
You're making that look really difficult.
No, the light's not on there.
No.
Why would that be?
Because the switch for the boot being open is off.
So it can't be the purple wire.
Well, that stopped the boot. Oh, I know. I suppose. Right. So it could be the other way around then. It could be actually, yeah. The purple one operates the lights and the switch to say the boot's open, and the black one does the actual boot itself. But that's actually what I said in the first place. No, it's not. It's the other way around. I'm getting confused now. Right, which one have I unplugged? The purple one.
I don't know. Can we just tie a piece of string to it?
You tie a piece of string to it.
Have you got any string that I can borrow?
I haven't got any string that you can have. There's no point looking for string that I haven't got.
Everybody has string.
I haven't got string. I don't keep string.
Everybody has.
Why would I have string?
You'd have string without realising that you've got it. There will be something stringy. I could use this little push.
The thing is, if you want to tie a piece of string to it, all you're doing is essentially the same as what I did then, which is just to manually pull
Yeah, the difference being I don't have to climb into the... I can't cope with having that cover off all the time. I just can't cope. That's why I had to put it back on, even though it meant that I couldn't possibly access the boot. I can't sleep at night if that's off. So I thought if we tie a piece of string to it, and the string is small enough that the cover will just fit over the string,
Yeah.
and then we can feed the string through the split in the seats, attach a wooden toggle to it or a leather tab, and then you simply pull the string, open the boot. It's like an internal boot release.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's do that then.
I haven't got any string. You've already asked me if I've got some string.
You've got something stringish.
Yeah.
Have you got any old ones of these that are due to be thrown away?
No.
Or something like that?
What, like some cable?
Yeah.
I've probably got some cable. I might have a bit of cable, but it's the length of it will be the other problem.
Well,
I feel like you're making me do things I don't want to do.
if it's a short one, then it can just dingle dangle for now, and I can tie another piece to it and reroute it internally during daylight. All it needs is a little dingle dangle from there to just outside the boot. We must be able to do that.
Yeah, probably.
We're two intelligent grown men.
Yeah, that's why it's taken so long to actually come up with a solution.
I came up with the solution immediately. You were the one who was saying it was a bodge, and
It is a bodge. It is a bodge, and you know it.
yes, but a bodge is also a solution.
Well, in this instance, I suppose it is. Bollocks with it. I'm just going to go with your idea. Okay.
Well, what's the alternative? I mean, my idea, I can open the boot. I've got my light plugged in, so I don't need to worry about that. I just need to put an on-off switch to
An on-off switch.
well, I need to get another interior light that's got an on-off switch. Oh, I've got one in the car I could use.
One more.
One of them, I forgot.
Yeah.
You left one in the car, didn't you?
Yeah, I know, because I left you a bit there that if you wanted to have it sorted out at some point, you could.
Now we're talking. This is car fixing as it should be done.
It really isn't.
Good bloody work.
I bet it won't. It won't work anywhere near as well as what you're thinking. But then again, it might do. So unless we try, we're not going to find out, are we?
This is how boot release systems work. What about the boot release on a 45?
Yeah, but it's
I bet you that's just a cable.
yeah, but it's done more sort of deliberately with this though.
The principle remains the same.
The principle does remain the same. You're absolutely correct.
In fact, I bet you a pound to a penny that that's exactly what these holes are designed for.
No, they're not.
Well, what other point do they serve?
They're for the clips.
No.
And I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to actually do that a bit more. Like that.
Isn't it a brilliant feeling fixing something? Making something work?
It would be if it was working.
It will be. I have faith.
It would help if I could see what I was doing.
Oh, you want me to torch?
Well, no, that's not really going to help quite as much as you think. That's the trouble.
There's a lot of black smoke coming out of that chimney.
Yeah, I know.
Have they got a nice heater keeping them nice and warm?
Yeah.
Bastards.
Yeah, it smells good, doesn't it?
Oh, they've got a water heater, haven't they?
Yeah. Right, okay. So, you want to try that?
Yeah.
Well, do it from the inside, though. We'll close it first. No. Right, it's still between the inside, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, of course it has. You're going to try and release it from the outside, eh?
That was my plan.
What, really?
Yeah.
No! You're going to try and release it from the outside?
Yeah.
Right, okay, do that then. Close it then. Got the excitement. You daft bugger.
I've never been this happy.
For an OCD man who doesn't like things like that, I would have thought having a bit of green wire sticking out the side of the boot would actually really do your head in.
It's not going to be sticking out of the boot.
Where's it going to go then?
I don't know. I'm going to find some way of hiding it somewhere.
Right.
Where I can just, or I might put silver on it.
Ah, silver wire.
Or a nice chrome thing. Look, the point is, it works. This is the best day ever.
It does look genuinely, absolutely over the moon.
Why didn't you do that before I picked the car up? Saved me 2 months of heartache.
Who would really like that as a job of opening your boots?
I couldn't open it at all before. Now I can open it. Is it perfect? No. Does the boot operate as a boot? Yes. And the horn doesn't go off when I lock it.
No.
It's brilliant.
Yay!
Why are you not more excited?
Go team!
Why are you not more excited?
Right, okay, so are we going to put that panel back on then?
Yeah, man.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
So that's where we may have a slight thing then.
Yeah, it depends how the panel fits. I
Yeah.
thought we might just have to cut the part out of the...
No, you don't do that. It's not going to be that bad, is it? Right, there we go.
Now, will it work?
Of course it will.
Will it work? Okay. A moment of jeopardy here, sensation seekers.
It's no jeopardy involved.
Will it still work with the panel back in place?
They can't even see it, it's too far away. Well, you can see it just about, I suppose.
Closing the boot. Boot closed. Now, the moment of truth. I'm holding the wire of expectation. Oh! Oh!
Wow. Mustard and Boaty do engineering excellence.
Yeah! Myself and Captain Mustard here are both in need of a lavatory, and I am going first in the dark. I'm going to the lavatory of doom in the dark, and guess what? I'm taking you with me. Not you, them.
Hurry up, because I want one.
Right, here we go. I'm being followed by a hairier man.
Come on, let's go together.
It's fun in the dark. And going together to a darkened lavatory
Yeah.
in a deserted... Fucking hell, the yard's spooky at night, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I've never properly been here at night before. Oh. There's Nigel in the dark. You're going for a piss in the trees, aren't you? I'm not filming you. I'm just deciding that that will be easier than going into the lavatory of doom. So when you've finished, I shall also have a whittle up transit face.